Hi, I'm Maureen Burkart. I am the Music Therapy Internship Director at VNA of the Treasure Coast.
I'm Nilsa Boso, I'm a music therapist.
Mabel Ortiz, music therapist.
We're going to tell you a little bit about our internship program we have here. So we are a hospice and a home health agency and private care. And our music therapy program is mainly based in hospice. So our interns get a lot of experience having a full caseload in hospice. But because we also have home health and offer music therapy services in home health, our interns get some experience practicing and getting some exposure to neurologic music therapy techniques as well. Our internship program is fairly new, but it was designed and based off of an internship that had been around for several decades. So our curriculum and expectations are very advanced and high, which is good for the interns because then they get to learn a lot. We do have a $3,000 stipend. You got that, Haley? Mm-hmm. $3,000 stipend for our interns. On top of that, they also get mileage reimbursement. We have, if the intern's doing a memorial service outside of work hours, they get a stipend for that as well. And Haley will tell you a little bit, our current intern will tell you later about another benefit we have. But we have several affordable housing options in our town too. Our town is really nice in that there's affordable living here to help out the interns a little bit. Our internship is very focused as well on not just your clinical and musicianship skills, but also your business skills. So our interns are required to write a business proposal or a grant. We've been very successful here in developing a music therapy program that I feel is indispensable to this organization. It is very highly supported by all the staff. The CEO, the foundation board loves this program, and it's because we've expanded more than just providing music therapy to our patients and clients, but we do community programming as well. So our interns get to experience bereavement camps with children, and our community memorial service, and our holiday grief event that's with the bereavement department. And so the interns get exposure not just providing music therapy services, but how to develop a music therapy program so that when they leave here, it's not just looking for a job, they have the option to start a program or a business themselves. Anything I'm forgetting? Okay, so I'm going to hand it over to Nilsa because we are very lucky that we live in a very philanthropic town as well, so she's going to tell you about that.
Alrighty. Hi, and speaking of community and grant writing, one of the reasons we learned to write grants and to reach out to the community is because the VNA has a beautiful relationship with the members of this community, and the community is very much invested in giving back to the VNA. And so we have programming that we offer the community, we offer memory care groups, we offer the NMT group that Maureen does, and what that has yielded is many people contribute to the program in large and smaller ways, but we have been able to put many things together, including this resource room in the one we're recording in, and all the supplies and materials that we're going to show you in a second. It was through several grants that we've acquired the instruments that we have, and come on with me and we'll show you. So we've acquired instruments and we've acquired resources that allow us to do more advanced intervention, music therapy interventions and projects with our patients. So if you come over here, one of the things we have is quite the variety of drums, and we recently acquired the full sound system. Again, that just has raised the level of complexity and the level of service that we can provide the community. And when we do our community events, it just makes it that much more formal and professional. And it's been through those grants that we've acquired those.
Can I talk about the iPod program?
Oh, yes.
Do you want me to?
Yes, go ahead.
One of the big donations we received was we have a freestanding hospice house with 12 beds, and a donor gave us money to purchase iPods for each of the rooms. And so as the music therapy program, we monitor that program. We make sure the iPods are up to date, and we assist families in how to utilize them and the staff and how to use them appropriately with our patients. So that's another thing we have.
Yeah, it's a way to keep the comfort going in the room with the iPods, and once they're using them, they really do appreciate having them. We have, the instruments, the reverie harps, the cue chord. We have the auto harps, yes, several auto harps, and they're in here. Several xylophones, different percussion instruments, and we recently acquired a Somatron mattress, and we've had a couple of people test drive it and vouch for it, and it's something that we are continuing to educate our patients and families about. We have our
MacBook
Pro so that we can edit projects for our families or work together with them. It was through a different grant that we acquired the stethoscope to record patients' heartbeats and put them in different projects. We each get an iPad and a Samsung tablet for documentation, and
iPad makes it. I mean, we have
oh yes,
unlimited resources on the iPad as far as sheet music and guitar tabs app, so that the interns don't have to carry around a ton of books anymore. Their music is all with them in the iPad, and the interns get to utilize that. They get an iPad, a work phone, and a tablet to do their jobs.
Right.
We have various keyboards. We have
yes.
guitars. We have a MIDI breath support controller.
That's right here.
We have happy drums. We have buffalo drums. You name it. And the cool thing about this organization, again, it's so unique, but we have such an amazing support system in our foundation and in our organization that if there is something that could benefit a patient or family member, all we have to do is ask, and we usually get it. So it's been a really unbelievable experience to have such a wonderful organization in that
We
way.
have a library, a very
You show
extensive
books?
library.
Oh,
I do
yeah, there's
not.
the books.
We have a library of books, and it keeps growing, and some of them are not here because we have them at home because we're working with that. But we have the journals of music therapy, and then we have a variety of books concerning hospice, palliative care, bereavement with different groups, adolescents and children, and many other resources. And as we continue to grow, we continue to bring in more resources and just keep growing.
We're going to hand it to Mabel to talk a little bit more about what we're looking for in an intern.
So we take 4 interns a year, and things that we're looking for in an intern: motivated, energetic, flexible, a self-starter. Like Maureen said, we're not only looking for someone that can carry a caseload and provide music therapy for patients, but we're also looking for interns that can support us in our community outreach and getting involved with the community and with the programs and the goals within the organization. Other things: strong vocal skills and musical skills, someone that it's very strong in learning music quickly, and willingness to work as a team. Here, we were saying, our team is very supportive of us, but it's really important for us to know that we have to work with them as a team for our patients. What else?
Just being brave and willing to put yourself out there and try new things, because as an intern, I know it's very scary, but the best way to learn is just to be willing to try. One really cool thing I forgot to mention is we have 3 board-certified music therapists, and an intern gets to shadow and work with all 3 of us. So they have a supervisor, but they get the experience of shadowing and working with all 3 of us, so they can pull from us what styles they like and really develop their own unique approach to music therapy that they feel most comfortable with.
Because that's the goal.
Yeah, exactly. And like Mel said, we want someone who's driven, that wants to really develop and go above and beyond, because here it's not just a caseload, it's understanding the business side of hospice, understanding how to develop and start a program, how to build those relationships and create an indispensable program that the organization could never consider getting rid of, because it is so valuable in every aspect of their services.
And talking about our interns, I'm going to introduce you to our current intern. I'm going to take the phone. This is Haley.
Hi, my name is Haley. I come from Montclair State University in New Jersey. I love it down here. It's a wonderful program. The staff here is so supportive, and everyone in the community always has nice things to say about the VNA. So I think it's awesome to be working with such a wonderful organization. Learning so much. I'm working with some hospice patients, and I also have a couple palliative care patients. So getting a lot of different experience is definitely worth it. And another thing that's fun is, besides being right by the beach, we get lunch included every day. At the hospice house facility, they always have soup and cookies and coffee and snacks out in the kitchen, and everyone on staff and the guests as well are allowed to help themselves, so that's also a plus. But I would highly recommend applying for it. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I've loved every minute of it so far. So.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't pay her to say that. And you want to talk about how they can apply?
All right, so Haley mentioned something, and I just wanted to repeat it. We have beautiful beaches, and they're not crowded. There's parking, they're safe, and they're not crowded. Yes, free parking. You don't have to pay to get to the beach.
Did we say where we are? I don't think we ever did.
I don't think we did. We were in Vero Beach, Florida. We are on the east coast of Florida. Am I right? Because you know geographically. All right, the east coast of Florida, and we're about 2 hours each way from Orlando and Miami. If you have family out there, that's something to consider. And in order to apply, you can visit this address right here. Give you a second to look at it. Okay, it's www.vnatc.com/music intern. Maybe I'll focus on that for a second. All right.
So yeah, please email us, call us if you have any questions. We want 4 interns a year. It really is an unbelievable program, and we're very fortunate that this organization supports it the way it does. And look at this awesome room. Did we show the room? It's such a beautiful room. And this is the result of a grant that we received. I don't think it was mentioned. Since we started the program, we have received over $200,000 in grants, and then on top of that, donations as well. So that's why we're so fortunate to have such an extensive inventory. I wanted to mention too, our hospice is smaller, so our census is around 140. So we have 3 full-time music therapists for a census of 140. So that just shows you again how valued this program is, and that it's not just used for marketing, but it's really believed to be beneficial to our patients and families and wanting to utilize it in the right way. So that's it. That's all I got.
Come join us.
Yeah.